So it's on Saturday. I think today is around 4th, and definitely it's time to cook. Let's see what will be happening next week. And the previous week has also been amazing. Looked at different pairs. I'm actually active in two trades. The first one is on gold. For the first time that I'm trading in gold for the first time. I never traded gold anyway. Actually, I'm on a swing trade on it on one of my fund next account. Then I have another trade on EURJPY. I'll be showing you. The gold trade definitely is not going well, but the EUROJPY trade is definitely playing out very well, and we'll just be watching and seeing what will be happening at the end of the week, at the start and the end of the new week that is probably starting in the next few hours, right? So this week was amazing. I'm on non-active trades actually, so I can't conclude whether it was a winning week or a losing week, but the best thing is that I took trades, right? And I closed one trade on AUDCAD, and bro, right now that trade is flying like never before. But at the end of the day, it's good to stick with your rules. When you say that you're going to do something, you let it be. So I'll be looking at EURUSD, USDCHF, EURCAD, AUDCAD, EURJPY, gold, GBPUSD, EURAUD. So when you analyze all these pairs, I'll probably be monitoring around 4 or 5 pairs, not actively because I'm only looking for an extra trade probably, and that is it. So let me dive in and show you what I'm anticipating for the new week. EURUSD. So this is what I'm looking at, of course, on EURUSD. This pair has been a little bit slow this week. It's been trying to move to our entry zones here, but at the end of the day, it's not that much, right? So what am I looking at? There is this clear break of structure here to the downside. There is this unfilled imbalance right here. You can see I've marked it, this imbalance here. And guess what? The last week I was here, I told you that I'll only be entering on trade that the imbalance is exactly at the 75% zone. Guess where it is? That is it there. It is exactly there. So I'm waiting for it up there. For the meanwhile, right? I'm looking at a very short-term trade, right? If prices definitely fails to go up immediately, right? There is a likelihood that price will come down here all the way to these levels, right? Before continuing going to the upside. There is a high likelihood so that the internal structure can be complete, right? So I'm actually looking at it from that perspective, that price might come to these zones here before we continue going back. So I'm keenly monitoring it to try and capitalize on this one, and I can call this one a liquidity sweep. I have a very nice, this low has been taken out, so that one I can call it a sweep. And then I had definitely what we call a break of structure right here. This is a break of structure right there. That's what we call a break of structure. And then definitely I have an imbalance right here. So I'm looking at taking this trade from below here, from this zone here, actually, from this zone here, from this zone right here, actually. That's basically where I'm looking at taking it from, because when I ride it up to the top, you'll definitely see that this is a win 3 hour trade. So from the 75%, and you can see this 75% exactly lands on that imbalance. That's what I'm looking at. EURUSD, the overalls, I'm looking for sales. Short term, I'm looking for buys. USDCHF, I'm also looking at it from this perspective. I'm actually anticipating for buys, waiting for buys actually to come out. Had a liquidity sweep here, had a break of structure right there, second confirmation, had an imbalance here, and then the 75 falls in that imbalance. That makes this trade a high probability trade. Very simple, nothing complicated there. So I'm waiting definitely for price maybe to come all the way right here. It takes some time, I know, before we continue going to the upside. That's USDCHF. Let's go to EURCAD. You can see the overall trend that this was the overall trade that I was actually looking at. I was anticipating that this is was a very good range. Price should come all the way probably up to here before it continues going up, right? But it seems like price reacted from maybe probably another zone right here, and there was a small imbalance right there. It didn't respect this imbalance, and it is what it is. And you can see from there it has been respecting structure, right? Down coming down. So that's why even if it's closer to this take profit, the overall movement of the market, I'm also looking at it from this perspective that price can come all the way down to fill this very small imbalance there. Perhaps probably not worth it, but there is a high chances that price will come there, fill that imbalance before we continue going up simply because I have a break of structure right there, very nice break of structure, have an imbalance right here, and that's 75% fibs holds exactly on that imbalance. So EURCAD is what I'm looking at every, just a small trade. It is what it is at the end of the day. Let's go to AUDCAD. This is the trade that I was actually talking about, bro. This trade I said last week when I was analyzing the video that I was going to exit this trade actually, because number one reason was being that my 75% did not fall on this imbalance, right? It was there but slightly below it, right? You can see this line there. It did not fall within this imbalance from above here to somewhere here, right? So that disqualified my trade, and I was active on it, and I ended up taking it out with zero losses. I think I took it out right there, and then guess what? Immediately I took it, I closed that trade. Price, bro, has been skydiving, bro, never before. But anyway, you never know what is anticipated to happen. Probably it's something else. Probably price can reject from there. We just wait and see. But this trade, I'm not on it. I closed it manually because it was not standing much well with me. That's how the card. Let me go to EURJPY. I'm actually active on this trade actually as we speak, and this is what we call a liquidity sweep right here. This is a liquidity sweep. This is a 4 hour, and then I have a break of structure, and then definitely have a clean imbalance from this point here, right? You can see this clean imbalance. So definitely sellers have been pulled to that imbalance right here, and they have really reacted very well to that zone here. We headed up almost close to a take profit, but we definitely failed to hit. I'm looking on a 1 to 3 plain 1 to 3 or a 1 to 3.5 right there. This is the range that I was actually looking at. Definitely from there is imbalance there, nothing else. Just relax and wait to just sit tight and wait to see what the market will do. We don't have control of the market. This is a 4 hour, guys. I'm a swing trader, and it is what it is. EURJPY, it is what it is. Gold, I'm on this trade gold, and the reason being I'm on this trade is because I'm anticipating EURUSD to continue strengthening. That's what I'm expecting actually in this trade. Regardless, I got involved on this earlier, I think so probably, and I didn't like the way price approached this balance here, right? So I was looking for this range right here. This is the range that I'm actually looking at. This range right here, the range break of structure, and then I have an imbalance there. 75 falls in that imbalance, so probably I'm waiting for price probably to turn back and continue to the downside. Now I'm on this trade also on another account, and I might just wait and see what will be happening in the new coming week, because the most important thing is, bro, provided you accept loss in your trading career, just accept losses, you're good to go, my guy. You don't need anyway to struggle with anything else. Accept the losses and follow your rules as properly as possible, right? That's the name of the game. Accept the losses, be disciplined enough, and stay fit, because that one will definitely help you in one way or another. That's gold right there, the shiny metal gold. Then I have GBPUSD. GBPUSD is an active trade actually, and if you're probably waiting for a trade to play out now, this should be one of these actually. It's currently active. I'm not on it because I didn't analyze. You can't be on every other trade. There's an imbalance here. 75% fibs level falls exactly on that imbalance, and then I have this nice range here. This is probably a continuation to the downside. That's why actually I sold a gold, right? So you can see they are aligning gold and these GBPUSD. We are currently probably selling or something like that, because if gold, I'm anticipating that the USD should strengthen them, and also you can see here I'm seeing the same structure right there. So I'm on that one. I'm not on this one, GBPUSD, because I don't want what we call to double risk, right? GBPUSD, gold, EURUSD. Must only take one trade and you're good to it. The last one, EURAUD. This is an active trade actually. I'm looking at it. I'm waiting for it actually. I'm waiting for it. I'm convinced that this can be a very good actually setup actually from right here. Have an imbalance there. This low here is the one that led to this break of structure high, so this low is slightly stronger, right? Then imbalance there, you can see 75% exactly falls on that imbalance, and this is what it is, EURAUD. So in a few probably you can be setting order limits here and there. When the market opens in the next 24 hours, you can be setting order limits there on that trade, EURAUD. And yes sir, that is what I'm looking at for my week. And yeah, those are my pairs that I'm looking at. Nothing much there, nothing magical. these are just normal pairs that you look at here and there. Hope your week has also been amazing. I wish you the best in the next coming week. Peace.